So what we're going to do is once you're in your Clever, you don't even need to get into this other than the fact that it shows you all the assignments that we're doing in the next couple days. They're in there. But we're going to go ahead and start our Crevado portfolio. If you were in Google Classroom, it's right here. No, I don't have it up yet because I'm recording it right now. That's why. But there would be a link to this video that we're making right now. So while you're in your Clever, you'll push that Crevado portfolio and you'll come to Crevado. Did anybody do this last year? You might have started it, and then at the end of the year, because we were at home, there may or may not. It probably didn't happen. Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and log in and create a free account with your new school ID.
Yeah, I think we like
Yeah, and then you probably didn't get to it because of us going into quarantine. So you go ahead and log in, and I have a different account. So you're going to create a new sign up for now. And look, there's a free account, and there's a plus account, and there's a premium account. Let's just take the free account. Yeah, go through Clever. It's the black one that has like kind of a little pinwheel flower on it. You're going to use your Newman email, and then every time you go in Clever, you'll just click that button, and it'll take you straight there. You won't have to log in anymore. Right? I'm not going to make one because I already have one, you guys. I think you have to check, I have read the agreement in terms of service and create it. I'm not going to create it because I already have one, so I'm going to jump over to mine. I'm going to do a quick overview with you, so you know, you probably don't need to. Yeah, I'm going to show you it. Okay. Goodness. So you probably have a blank screen right here, and it says Crevado up here, and then has a bunch of things about your account up here. I see half of you have it done. Hey, Olive, can you turn your screen towards me so I can kind of see? All right. So I'm going to pause the recording real quick while everybody's finishing up. No, I'm not, because it'll just stop the recording. Okay. So if you're at home, you can do this too. If you're at home, make sure you do it through your new school email. And a few of you probably have one of these. I already talked to Bella today, and hers is full anyway. She doesn't have any room to put in any photographs on it because you can only put a certain amount on there. So most people here already have their screens pulled up, and while they're finishing pulling up, I'm just going to show you. You're going to be creating a gallery, all right? So this was a quick gallery that I put together a few years ago of just some of my photographs. We're also doing this in graphic design, and we'll do this in principles of the rest of that name of that class. So even though my pictures are photographs, if you're in one of those other two classes, you would still create a gallery, all right? Is that everybody? Are you guys, is yours up? Okay. Jimmy, is yours up? Okay. So I'm just going to show you around a little bit. So do you guys have this button, galleries? All right, and you all have upload work on yours. So I'm going to start with a gallery, and I'm going to use this example right here. This was my daughter's like quinceañera sort of thing, even though we do it on their 18th birthday. So the first thing you would do is upload a photo. So you all have at least one photo on your desktop from something that we've taken so far this year. Just pick one. It doesn't matter. It could be those, you know, the outside photographs we took at the beginning of the year where you were taking portraits. Just pick one. Doesn't matter which one, because you're going to do this with all of your photos, all right? So you can drag and drop it into that. What does it say, Jimmy? I can't read it from here. No, when you clicked that, what did it say? Okay. Did it work to drag and drop? Okay, so you're going to have to push the button and upload. So go back to the screen. Yeah, and then does it say upload a photo? Yeah, I think you're going to have to do it that way. So I see 2 screens already that have photos uploaded. McKenna, do you have a photo uploaded yet?
Can I put a price on my thing?
Jimmy, did you take that picture? I don't think you took that picture. Okay. Yeah, well, don't put a picture that you didn't take on there. All right. So over here, did you guys find a picture yet? And it probably won't take like a Photoshop picture. You have to make sure it's a JPEG. Yeah, if you were trying to upload something that just says Photoshop on it, make sure you pick something that we've already changed into a JPEG. And you can upload any picture right now, and you can delete it later, just so you can learn the process. Okay, so now I see that everybody here in this room just about has a picture up. And then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to name it. Okay, so the name should never be ISO picture, shutter speed picture, right? You want something clever. So here's my example. So this is a picture of Maria's like quinceañera, but it was again on her 18th birthday. And at this moment, we had about maybe 50 people there, and there was different people who went up and gave her like a flower, and then had something that they were telling her about, and then all my daughters went up, and then I was the last person to go up. So this is Maria and I'm speaking to her, and I'm just getting ready to give her a necklace, all right? And so in this, it looks like I spelled it wrong. I called it the necklace. So it doesn't have anything to do with that I, had an ISO picture. It has to do with what I want to name this picture. And it should be a clever name, because on the rubric at the end of the school year, it says, is the picture named creatively? So think of a creative name. Not, I'm holding my favorite cologne. Boring, right? And I'm going to try to spell this right. There we go. I spelled it right now. After you pick the name, don't worry about the width and the height and the year and the price. You don't have to do any of that. You can if you want. Your choice. It's your portfolio. All right? Now, this is not even a good example, because this was not a project. I was just using this for just what I'm doing right now, showing you how to do it. So today when you type, you're actually going to put here sort of like what you do when you're doing a self-evaluation, and you say, this was a project about shutter speed, period. And then you write what you liked about it, what was hard about it. You're going to write about 3 or 4 sentences about it. But listen, you don't have to write all 4 sentences today, but today you should say, this was my shutter speed picture. We were out front. I had a hard time with changing the ISO, just so you can remind yourself later what to do. Now tomorrow, if you've got a whole hour, you can go in there and really get your specifics in. But your main goal is to get the picture up there, name it, and kind of give a little bit of information about it. So that later on in the year, you're not like, why did I take this picture? Yes, ma'am.
Whenever I try to upload a picture and I press on it and then I drag it down, all it does is make the picture big.
You couldn't drag and drop.
Yeah, I couldn't drag it.
No, you can't. Yeah, she couldn't drag and drop. So you just go to upload.
I did that too. I tried like just pressing open and doing it.
Okay, that's all right.
I think it's because you already had like this drag.
Could have been, yeah. All right. So and then when you're ready for another one, right, you'll upload again. But you do have to create a gallery. So right now, I'm looking over here at Tatum's, and it says gallery, and it has a picture right there. you do need to create a gallery. So you're going to scroll down and you're going to give this first picture a title for your gallery. So you could call it Commercial Photography 1. Don't just say, my pictures.
Commercial photography looks like
Okay. You could say, portfolio of, or this year's portfolio, you could put 2001 to 2020 to 2021 portfolio, or so, but don't just say, these are my pictures. You could say, Alice, you don't put my name, Allison Peterson's photographic portfolio, right? Don't put my name, put your own name. And then the rest of that, you don't have to do anything else. Once you have that gallery title, from then on out, you can just pick pictures to go into it, okay? So make sure that that is all saved. And I'm going to go back to my galleries area right there. And do you notice I have 2 galleries here? I'll wait till you guys have, that's all you had to do was name your gallery. And you only have to do that once.
what do I do? That gallery?
Scroll down. No, you don't have any capitals in your name of your title. It's a title of something, so it's a proper noun. So make sure it's capitalized. How do we what? Scroll. There it is. Oh no, you're back in your galleries. Click on that. Scroll down. You just named it your name, but you don't have it capitalized. Okay, so look at my screen real quick, and you notice I have 2 galleries. Okay, one was just for the purpose of kind of showing you guys how to do it. You don't have to do any of this stuff right now, but I'm going to show you how my gallery, I really haven't changed it much in the last couple of years, but how my gallery looks when I actually show it off. I'm going to go to view my portfolio, and this is how mine comes up. But there's about 100 different ways that you will show off how you want your picture. So if there was something that I wanted to look at closer, I would click on it. This is not a good example because I don't have anything written for this one. There's the photograph and there's the artwork I did from it. Let's see what I have. Here we go. So this one is Sunset Over a Choir Concert. That's the name of my photo. And then I talked a little bit about it because this wasn't an assignment for me. But if I had told you, go and get a backlight project, this could be your backlight project. Do you see what I'm saying? So you would say, our assignment was to get a picture with backlight. And then I talk about what I like about it. I love the reflection of the sun in the parking lot, along with the fact that the man-made lights are green and blue and the sunset is orange and yellows. So I spoke on color. I don't really talk about rule of thirds, but look, I've got my horizon in the rule of thirds. I've got that tree in the rule of thirds. So any of those kind of things that have to do with photography. Not just, I like this one. You want to go ahead and try to get your vocab words in this kind of thing. All right? So your job right now is not to design this. Your job right now is on, look at how cute this is. That's Ashley. Oh, she's going to hate it when she sees this. Oh, well. Love you, girls. You're the loves of my life. Okay. So that's it. So from here on out, starting tomorrow, whenever you have spare time or after you do a project and you get it on Slack, you'll upload it there. Now, if you have some on Slack and you can't find it on your computer, hint, hint, you can actually download it from Slack and then upload it to this. So that's doable now. But your goal this quarter is to get everything up we've done all year. You might not get it up in one day. It might take you, a few days. Does anybody have questions about that? All right, that's how we're going to put together a portfolio. All right. Love you. Miss you already. Go out and change your world for better.